It's a Volleyball Monday on CCX, and tonight a Northwest Suburban Conference match between the Park Center Pirates and the Armstrong Falcons. From Robbinsdale Armstrong High School in Plymouth, John Jacobson, along with Spring Lake Park head coach Joy Johnston. And Joy, these teams playing a conference match tonight. These teams will also play in the Section 5 tournament coming up later this month.
Yeah, it has implications on both. We're both on the same side, or they're both on the same side of our conference in the Northwest Suburban. So it'll affect conference standings and could affect section standings.
You had a chance to see both of these teams. What do you expect tonight from the Pirates and the Falcons?
You know, Park Center does a really nice job at the net. They've got some really tall girls and some good jumpers, so I do expect them to get some blocks out there. They play decently on defense, so if they can get some good ups, they can maybe set the ball up. Armstrong has some big hitters. You know, you're going to see some fly-in, some big jumpers, and that'll be their advantage, is being able to take care of the ball on the third contact.
And Armstrong with a new head coach this year, some new players that graduated, so a lot of talent last year. Reagan Pittman, the former Gopher great, takes over as their head coach, and that's always an adjustment, both for the coach, right, coming in, and for the players when they got new coaching staff coming in.
Yeah, it's always hard. You know, she's been around. I think she's been working with some of these girls, whether it's in the club season, so she had a little bit of familiarity with them. But taking over and coaching high school for the first time is always a little bit of a culture shock, especially coming from the Gopher program. But so far, what I've seen, she's done a good job.
About 3 weeks left in the regular season, Joy. So if you're a coach tonight, what do you want to see from your girls?
You know, you're looking for improvements. You're looking for them to do things together, really making sure that they are taking care of the first contact, on serving, on ball control, so that you're kind of building and trying to get into extended points within each set that you play.
All right, it is Park Center and Armstrong. Prep Volleyball on your way next, live on CCX.
At Topline Financial Credit Union, we love getting to be part of our members' big moments. Whether it's making home improvements, going to school, building a business, or even getting married. An interest-only home equity line of credit with payments as low as $50 per month can help you get there. It's just one of the ways we're helping our members on their financial journeys. Become a Topline member and let us be a part of yours, because connected, we all do better.
Welcome back to Armstrong High School as we get ready for Northwest Suburban Conference play tonight between Park Center and Armstrong. The Falcons being introduced here out on the floor on senior night. Kurt Porcel, a former U of M volleyball announcer, did that for almost 2 decades and was the PA announcer when Reagan Pittman was on campus at the University of Minnesota. A guest public address announcer tonight, and enthusiastic about the Falcons starting. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun to hear. You can tell he's been a professional announcer.
Look at our starters tonight. Park Center, Clara Nelson, Deborah Ruto, Kalisha Oganda, Shamir Chapman, Nevaeh Johnson, Brenna Mikulak, and Nevaeh Yang. And for Armstrong tonight, Carly Ato Davies, Ellen Antoine, Nora Jabe, Brooklyn Fondo, Maddie Schultz, Lavana Peterson, and Lainey Zacharias. Armstrong on the season coming in with a record of 3-9. Park Center at an extra tournament, they have more matches by 4 so far. 4-12 on the year coming in. As you look at Coach Pittman, first year head coach here at Armstrong, also plays pro volleyball, and so still very much active, not only as a coach, but as a player as well. And Andrea Emery now in her 7th year as head coach at Park Center. Dad was the head coach before that. She played at Park Center, and now in her 7th season. And the biggest thing that she told me she wants to see or needs to see from the team is consistency. They have some aspects of their game they do well some nights or in some sets, but not necessarily the 3 sets and not across the board. night in and night out. And I guess as a coach, right, that's what you always want to see.
Yeah, and most of us are looking for it all the
Right.
time, where you do see a lot of the really good things at bursts, but you're not getting it always consistently. And I've played both these teams now, and I would probably agree with Andrea that they do some really good things at times, but the consistency isn't quite there yet.
And we're ready to go. Park Center will serve to start. Mikulak, the junior, will get us underway. Tonight, Park Center Armstrong volleyball on C6. We're happy you can be with us tonight. We turn to October tomorrow. First attack of the night and kill goes to Armstrong. Nice right side set and put away by Havana Peterson, the senior. 1-0 Falcons. And Peterson to serve. And into the net. Sign out and point for Park Center. Camden Sanders, freshman, in to serve for Park Center. Handled the back throw. Peterson, a quick set to the middle. Played over by Mikulak and out off of the hands of Davies. And Park Center has its first lead at 2-1.
Nice little scramble play there for Park Center, and they obviously took advantage of the miss serve by Armstrong here, and now have put together 2 points.
Sanders through, puts it into the net, so each team has missed a serve early, and it's 2-2.
Back to serve number 8, Ellen Antoine.
Ellen Antoine to serve. Senior flips the net, good serve for her. Easy tap over for the point for Brooklyn Fondo. Number 4, just a freshman. Gets Armstrong back in the lead. This one into the net. Point Park Center, 3-3.
It's not great when there's 3 missed serves and there's only 6 points in the game. That's not exactly what coaches want to see early on.
Felicia Oganda, senior middle, puts it in play for the Pirates. Good serve to the back row. Attack, right side, and kill. And point for Armstrong. They go back in front.
A really nice swing there by Armstrong, right into the deep corner, cross court. Really nice seam ball. Here you'll see nice high reach, right in between the 2 defenders. Perfect spot.
Joy Nora Jabe with the kill. Zacharias, Laney Zacharias puts this one in play. And Jabe gets the block there on the attack from Claire Nelson. Falcons have their first 2-point lead of the night. Right in the net again on the overpass. This time handled well by the libero. Another attack from Jabe, and then it'll go out. A couple kills here in this rotation for Nora Jabe. Senior outside makes it 6-3 Falcons. And this one out of play. Off of Bang and out.
I think that's where you see where Coach Emery was talking about wanting consistency. I think in their ball control, they can get some great passes and digs, and then they will continue to shank a bunch of them and not have that consistency.
Held on the middle, tipped over and down for a point. Kill for Oganda. First tonight. Look at it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be able to get your middle involved. It wasn't the highest swing, but she tooled the block and took advantage of that high hands in front of her.
7-4 with Tongdan serving. This one floated too high on the attack from Otto Davies. Hitting error for Armstrong, and it's 7-5. Donnelly Tongbong, senior setter defensive specialist. To the back row, handled by Davies. Back set and off hands, and another kill. Third already in the early going for Jade.
She's a really consistent outside and right side hitter for them, pin hitter for them. She did pretty similar things when we played her, so it's fun to see her being consistent game to game.
Outside set, off hands, and whistle, and net violation on Park Center. Point for, or rather on Armstrong, point for Park Center. Eight 6, Claire Nelson serving. Left side a little tight to the net, but pushed across by Peterson. On the attack, it's Johnson with the kill. Nevaeh Johnson, senior, their first kill on Pirates, back to within one at 8-7.
Again, you'll see here her take advantage of the block that's up there and just go right off them.
Offside swing, Peterson handled back row there. A little tip at the net there by Otto Davies. Oh, hits the floor and a point for Armstrong.
Bit of confusion on the Park Center side. They got a great first contact with an unexpected ball coming over fast, and then nobody was ready to go for the second contact.
Davies floats it across. Nice dive there by Yang to get to that ball. Pushed across by Johnson. And it's swinging over the net by Antoine for Armstrong. Quick set, and ball handling here is going to be whistled there on the Pirates. 10-7 Armstrong. Davies floats it to the back row. Yang's got to chase it down and pushed over by Tongbon. Right side swing, back row, and can't get the pass up to the front. And a kill with a point for Armstrong. It'll run for them now, 3 in a row. It's 11-7.
It's always great when you have a setter that can stay in and take some swings on the right side for you in the front row.
Yang got to it. Put outside, push back. Johnson will send it back for Park Center. Swing and a kill left side, another kill for Fondo. Excuse me, that was Antoine with that kill.
That was a nice swing. She went right outside the right side blocker.
Biggest lead so far tonight, 12-7. And that one drops for an 13-7. Otto Davies puts another one in play, this time in the net. 13-8, Pirates get a much needed side out. Felicia Oganda back in for Park Center, and Nevaeh Yang to serve. And into the net. Well, each team's had a couple of those so far this evening in set one. Fondo in, Zacharias out for Armstrong. Nope. Okay.
Up ref Tim Harlow is just making sure they're exchanging behind the 10-foot line.
That's an ace serve from Maddie Schultz, the sophomore middle. Couple of aces for Armstrong here. In set one, their lead is expanded to 7 at 15-8.
That'll definitely drive some momentum if they keep getting some aces.
Another good one. It's hard off the hands of Juliana rolling down. Should have speed behind that serve, Joy.
Yeah, it's a really nice serve.
Going again right at roll, handled it this time. Johnson trying to push it across, but hit tape and it's down. And Armstrong rolling right now, up 17-8. And Schultz this time into the net. Side out, Park Center, 17-9. Chapman in for Park Center. Laney Zacharias for Armstrong. Mikulak serving for Park Center. Offside swing. And a good one. Gets up in the rafters, out of play. It's an Armstrong point. And another kill for Antoine.
That's too bad because that was a good dig. It just had too much on it, and that was a really big swing. So way more energy coming off of the platform than you would like.
Peterson serving, 18-9 Armstrong here in the first set. Lana Peterson going at Yang. Macro swing and put across by Roll. And a Park Center player in the net here. A point for the Falcons. (19-9) Falcons. Put to the back row, handled there by Otto Davies. Yeah, boy, they'd like to set that left side, and Ellen Antoine getting her
really nice
swings
swing
in here.
Yeah, that's such a nice swing. She's got a really good contact and a fast arm behind it. And then you see her here just being able to see the block and going right over into to the left side of the block. She's gotten that swing about 3 or 4 times now and have gotten a kill every time, I think. So she's doing a really nice job for them. Their pins are definitely taking care of business when they have the ball, and then they're obviously doing a really nice job at the service line, putting pressure on Park Center.
Peterson, the good set on that ball to allow Antoine to get the swing and the kill. And Antoine and Fondo, good talent for that Armstrong team on the outside. The record hasn't shown it yet, but you can see that they've got some potential, right?
Yeah, they do. They really do. They do some really good things, but I think, like we talked about, it's not connected. One really good thing, then the other things aren't happening.
(20-9) Armstrong out of this timeout. Back set and pushed across by Sanders. Good set again, and it's Fondo on the attack on the set from Peterson. But out of play, and it goes to Park Center. Side out 20-10. Sanders back to serve. Claire Nelson rotates back in for the Pirates, number 4. Tough set, but Peterson able to make it. Got it to Jade. Yang, and too strong on the swing there for Mikulak. Mikulak and Nelson leading the team coming in with kills. But Mikulak unable to attack. To put that one in play, it makes it 21-10. Double contact again whistled against Park Center. It's the second time they've been called for that here in the first set. Antoine serves. Boy, they're going right at Yang every time here. Back row, Zacharias skidding, and then they set by Peterson, over by Otto Davies. Nicely handled there The back row trying to push it across was Nelson. Pirates keep it alive here, but then a swing into the net. And point for Armstrong, and they're closing in on set point now, 23-10. 2 points away. Antoine, good serve. Yang digs it up. Attack from the middle, but again into the net. That time on Oganda's swing. A couple of hitting errors here for Park Center back to back, and now it's to set point at 24-10. From the back row, Sanders can't quite get it over. And there it is, set one. Going to Armstrong. Joy, Park Center got to within 8-7, but Armstrong kind of rolled downhill from there, and they win at 25-10.
Yeah, as soon as Armstrong started serving more aggressive, they kind of took over the game, over the entire set. Park Center seems really timid on their attacks. They're getting some great digs, some good passes, and then the hitters just look so scared to take a swing that then they're tipping, and then they're making the errors there, where they could just go all out. I think you've got nothing to lose at this point, so you might as well take advantage of it. You know, Armstrong's got some big arms over there, and that can get kind of scary and intimidating, and, you know, they're definitely rolling on it and taking some really great swings.
We'll take time out. Second set on the way. Armstrong Park Center Volleyball live on CCX continues after this.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
John Jacobson along with Joy Johnston. We are at Armstrong High School tonight, Northwest Suburban Conference Volleyball, and Armstrong winning big in set one, 25-10 over Park Center. And they will serve to start the second set. Or Jade, senior, no, it'll be Havana Peterson rather, that will serve to start set two for the Falcons. We are underway in set two. Set outside to Johnson across. Nicely set there by Kashia Zhang. Right to Johnson, and goes cross court for the kill.
Yeah, it's good to see her taking a swing. She was tipping so much at the end of the last set that it's good to see her take a swing.
Well, that's what you need more of, right? For Park Center, you get a good pass, perfect set, and your hitter able to put it away. If only the game were that simple every time, though, right?
Right? Every single
play.
time. You can script it that way, it'd be perfect.
Service error ties it at one, side out to the Falcons. Antoine serving. Off of Yang, chased down by Roll, but too much to expect to get it over from the far court and back into play and over the net.
She has a really nice aggressive serve. I think it must put lots of teams out of rotation.
Tipped over, nice play there by Mikulak. Back set swing, handled by Yang on the attack from Jade. Peterson with a set. Good block, but too strong. They timed it right, but couldn't get the hands down to be able to put that in play. So the point goes to Armstrong.
Yeah. And Park Center can be a really good blocking team. They're just not quite finessed enough to make sure they're getting up and over and taking advantage of it.
Serving to the net here gives Park Center a point. 3-2. Side out, Camden Sanders to serve for the Pirates. Armstrong scrambling a little bit, but they do get it over and almost ball on the floor, but Yang recovered. Otto Davies swings and gets the kill.
Things just aren't quite connected on the Park Center side. You saw that there where they almost didn't get that ball back over, and then they weren't really quite ready for the next swing that was coming.
4-2. This one floated across and goes over Cadence Joseph. Pirates attacking from the middle, and there's the kill for Deasia Wheaton. Sophomore middle blocker.
Yep.
Excuse me, that goes to 11. That's Chapman, not Tim. It's Shamir Chapman with the kill. Go 4-3. And Armstrong responds right away. One of their best hits comes from the right side. And Guilford Jabe, we saw her with a few in set one. That kind of got Armstrong rolling.
Yeah, again, she's taking some great swings up there.
Serving with that play. They've had a few of those tonight.
A few too many.
Right.
In most games, you're already maxed out at what you feel comfortable missing.
Section play just a few weeks away now. There's a hit into the net. Another point for Park Center. They were tied up at 5. Chong floats it across and the serve for Park Center. Back set, Otto Davies, and that drops in front of Sanders for a point. 6-5 Falcons.
You see a really great change up here with that tip. Dropped it right into the middle of the court.
Pirates from the front row. Pushed across by Mikulak. Peterson will put it back over for Armstrong. Back set, right side swing. Falcons handle it. Comes back. They handle Peterson's attack. Attempt, Zacharias. Floated over. Longest rally we've had so far tonight. Yang putting it to the Falcons' back row. Peterson with the set across. Cross court, good dig up by Yang, over and down. And Joseph gets the kill.
That was a great rally. A lot of great swings, great digs that, preceded the swings, and then really nice there to see Joseph be able to put that away.
So 7-5 Falcons. Oh, and then the Pirates collide there. But Sean went to the floor and Nelson didn't get to the ball. So another point for Armstrong. They've got 3 in a row and lead 8-5. Otto Davies into the net. Boy, it may not cost them tonight, but there are going to be other matches that are tighter than this. So those points are going to come back to haunt them.
Yeah, that's scary when you're in a really tight set.
Nelson serve. Not enough tape. Drop down for a point right in front of Antoine and goes that it's an ace. Park Center back to within 1 at 8-7. Nelson, Pirates Jr. goes back row on a race. Drop behind Antoine. Zacharias couldn't get to it.
That's a great spot. That deep corner serve is really hard to get there and get a good pass on.
8-8, another good serve. Zacharias. No, it's been touched first by one of the other Pirates, Higgins. Zacharias gets to this one. Higgins will set back. Swung across and the kill for Peterson. Peterson, who sets, but sometimes is an attacker. She is in this rotation, takes the set from Higgins and puts it away.
She takes a lot of really smart swings when she's in the front row. It makes her very hard to read.
Joseph serving, her team back in front by 1. Yang goes to the floor for that one. Man out of play, point for Armstrong. Too strong here. No, it drops in. I thought the same thing the Park Center back row did. No, that's wrong.
Yeah, it dropped really.
It was in by half
Perfectly,
a foot at
perfectly.
least.
That's what you want. Here you'll see it again. Really nice strong serve. Drops right there.
And again, this time played by Yang. The up by Roll and over and across by Zhang. Center attacking, or Armstrong rather. From Peterson, double contact on Park Center.
That's a great dig by Yang. Just too tight for the setter to get to, but she does a good job. She gets to a lot of balls back there.
Timeout for Park Center. Coach Emery, the team giving up the last 4 points now, and you don't want it to get away from you, kind of like that.
No.
This is about what happened in the first set when
Yep.
it was 8-7, 8-8, and all of a sudden Armstrong takes off and goes.
Yeah, they're with, Park Center has been with Armstrong at the beginning of the set, and then this kind of almost this mid-set where Armstrong just starts pulling away. And generally it's been happening from the service line. So if Park Center can just talk early, get a good pass, and then try to take a big swing off it and defend after that, get a side out, they might be able to come back.
Joseph. Oh, and that goes off the hands of Roland out. Another ace. Joseph serving well here.
She has a really nice float serve. We didn't see her in the first set, but she's got a really nice float serve.
Set across, Johnson. Didn't get over. Armstrong was there ready for the block, but Johnson wasn't able to get it over the tape. So now 6 in a row for Armstrong. Off of Roll, another ace.
This is definitely the point against a server that they keep scoring on you, that mentally serve receive becomes so difficult.
This time it's off to Yang, and the attack right side. Joseph keeps it in play, and then over by Peterson to the back roll. Set by Yang, the double contact again, whistle against Park Center. They've had a few of those now. And it's 8 in a row for Armstrong. Cadence Joseph enjoying her time back serve. She getting everyone in as well. And another one there.
She might spend more time in the back row at this point than she did in the front row.
Clark Nelson's going to rotate back in here for Armstrong, try to get take some of these serves from Joseph. And does right there on the first contact. A little tip over. Higgins back set. Peterson swings to the net, and then we got the pass up there with Nelson. Got it Her hands on it, but too strong on her pass. Timeout.
Same server,
Up
both
by 10,
timeouts.
yes.
Same server. That's hard. I mean, that's great for Armstrong. I think Joseph is doing a phenomenal job back there. She's a lefty, which that ball always comes off just a little bit different off a lefty hand. And it just floats so well that it's dropping on Park Center. But Park Center, it's like they can get a great pass and then nothing else goes well, or they get one good play and then it's too much on the dig. So they have the potential, they have the pieces they need if they can really get it tied together.
18-8 Armstrong. Falcons will have another conference match coming up tomorrow. They're at Ticino Grace. Park Center also with a conference match tomorrow. They are home against Osseo. Teams finishing up regular season play in a couple of weeks. This one off of Yang, and it's another ace for Joseph. Timeouts don't seem to bother her.
Apparently not. Usually a middle back there serving gets a little more freaked out when they have timeouts.
Over past Peterson. Good up by Yang there. Cross left side swing and a kill for Antoine. (20-8), 12 in a row for Armstrong.
You see her take this same swing. That's at least 4, 5, 6. I'm not even sure anymore, but same spot that she keeps hitting.
Ball across. Good handle by Joseph there in the back row. Pirates got it over, but not in play. A couple good defensive plays on either side, and finally ends in a hitting error for Park Center. And Cadence Joseph, the left arm has been busy here in the set. Gets another ace. Got the side out to make it 9-8. She has served the last 13 points. Tongbon back in for Park Center. She handled that one, but goes off of her and out. Joseph with a half dozen aces in this run here.
That was a beautiful serve. That's like textbook perfect for what you want for a float serve.
23-8. Mikulak going to the middle, and that's over in the point. Deborah Ruto gets the kill. Gets the set. Ruto off hands and down. And Ruto to serve here.
Oh no.
And a rotation here in Park Center.
I'm not sure who was out of rotation, but they did get called out of rotation. You know, they've been subbing people in and out, trying to get some different looks back there in serve receive, so they may have just gotten confused and forgot where they were.
And so here we are at set point. Back row by Otto Davies, set by Peterson. The goal, nice block for Park Center. This time tipped at the net. Kept alive by the Pirates. Yang couldn't get it over. And we end set two the way we ended set one, 25-10. Armstrong, and very similar, Joy. We're close at about 8-7, 8-8, and then all of a sudden Armstrong takes off, and that young lady, Cadence Joseph, the junior, with a terrific run of serving, and her team puts it away.
Yeah, I mean, you saw aggressive serving by Armstrong in the first set. It was just multiple different players. Second set, one player just kind of handled it on her own and did a great job for them. I think, like I said, serve receive becomes so mental, and I think Park Center got so in their heads after probably like this third ace by Joseph, and it becomes so difficult. You know, Coach Emery tried multiple players in there, and they maybe got one good play and then just couldn't keep it going and couldn't finish it. So it's just really a mental game. So if they can try to have some confidence, communicate a little bit earlier, might change things for them.
25-10, 25-10. Armstrong's up 2 sets to none on Park Center. We'll come back to break at CCX. Third set on the way next from Armstrong High School.
At Topline Financial Credit Union, we love getting to be part of our members' big moments. Whether it's making home improvements, going to school, building a business, or even getting married. An interest-only home equity line of credit with payments as low as $50 per month can help you get there. It's just one of the ways we're helping our members on their financial journeys. Become a Topline member and let us be a part of yours, because connected, we all do better.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health.
Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Correction on our score. I said 25-10 when we went to break. It was 25-9 in that second set. But regardless, it's Armstrong up 2-0 here through 2 sets. You know, Park Center with some hitting errors for the most part. Armstrong hasn't had many of those. It's some service errors, sure, but they've been pretty clean on their attack so far, Joy, in the first 2 sets.
They really have. They have some really nice hitters that reach really high and take some really fast arm swings. That makes a big difference. I think Armstrong has had some serving errors, but they've had way more aces, which is what you look for.
And first point of set 3 goes to Armstrong. Schultz on that front row. We go back to Havana Peterson to serve. At 1-0, good strong serve. Yang and hit across. On the attack from Lewis, tip or block at the net. Armstrong able to handle that. Good defensive play by the Falcons. Tip at the middle, and that'll drop for a point.
It's definitely fun to see Park Center get their middles involved. They do have some athletic middles. Maybe aren't trained as much in volleyball, but they have some athletic middles that can go up and get the ball.
Felicia Oganda with that ace. Off Zacharias, handled by Otto Davies, and then over by Peterson. Quick set to the middle, and this time into the tape by Oganda. So 2-1 Falcons. Antoine serving. Set outside and nicely dropped in there to the corner for a point. Kill for Claire Nelson.
That was a great spot. I'm not sure if it was intentional. She looked maybe slightly shocked, but that's exactly where you would like to go to get a kill. You see it kind of go off her hand a little funny, and then it just drops in the corner.
2-2 with Oganda serving. Spins it to the back row, handled there by Antoine. Oh, blocked by Park Center, but out of play. They timed that right, but Wheaton couldn't get her hands in play. Turned back toward the middle. Side out Falcons. Keaton's Joseph back in for Armstrong, number 15. And that'll drop for an ace. 4-2 Falcons. The ace for Lainey Zacharias.
And that's just communication error. You could see neither of them called it. They thought the other person was going for the ball.
Off the serve, over by Nelson. Oh, a little tight to the net there. Peterson keeps it alive and then tapped over by Jabe. Back set Mikulak, but hitting error by Lewis into the net, point Armstrong.
I'm still glad they're taking some swings. They've had quite a few hitting errors here early on, but the only way you can find out if you're actually going to have the opportunity to put it over is by actually taking the chance of taking the swing.
Zacharias will drop for an ace. Park Center got hands on it, but didn't get a good pass up to get a set. So Zacharias, couple aces for her here in this run. 6-2 Falcons. And unable to knock that one across, Carliotto Davies. It goes as a side out, point for Park Center.
It's always the ball, every overpass that hitters want to take a big swing on, and sometimes it doesn't work out.
Tongbon to serve for Park Center. Peterson with ball to the middle at Joseph. Showed off her prowess serving and a little speed behind that attack.
I think she's just having the game of her life tonight. This is a great swing, and she's a lefty, so again, it comes off a little bit different, especially in the middle.
Jabe serves. Run down and hit across by Mikulag. Tight to the net. That got over. And down for a point. It wasn't the way the Falcons had planned it, but it floated all the way to the Park Center side and drops in for a point. Or Jabe serving at 8-3, now 9-3.
She can definitely go on a serving run here too. We saw it in the first set. She missed more serves in the second, but she could easily go on a serving run right now.
Yeah, this one long.
I spoke too soon.
Nine to 4. Each team will make substitutions here. Nevaeh Johnson back in for Park Center. Amelia Higgins for Armstrong. Serve coming from Claire Nelson. Higgins set on over by Peterson, point Armstrong.
A little bit of a mishit there by Peterson, but it went in her favor because it came over so like a lob that it was not expected for Park Center either.
Falcons by 6. Davies serves. Back row off. Nelson. Yang trying to track it down up in the rafters there. And the hit over
Nice.
by Wheaton. Armstrong counters, attack. Good layout by Yang. Gets it back from Chong. Puts it across. Ball set to the middle. And this time they get the block on Joseph. Best sequence perhaps tonight for Park Center. Some good defensive plays and then the block at the net on Joseph.
Really good awareness by Wheaton to put that ball over too. Yeah, nice play, nice way to stay in it, especially when that ball was up in the ceiling. That was great.
Service error for Park Center. Gives the side out back to Armstrong. And lead 11-6. And here's Cadence Joseph again. Oh, tough play for Johnson off of her and out.
If Park Center would just take a little bit off that first contact, you saw just kind of a big swing off that. It's hard for the setter to get that ball. If they were just a little softer with it, it'd be so much easier for the setter to go put a good ball up.
More like that. Oh, well, then the set just a little too tight to the net. Not able to get to it was Joseph off the set from Tongbon. 13-6 Armstrong. Joseph, good strong serve to the back row, handled by Yang. Tipped over in the middle. There by Park Center, and then off hands and down. Ellen Antoine, another kill for her. Ball tracked down by Tongbon. Johnson, double contact on her. And we get a timeout here for Park Center at 15-6, and it goes back serving again for Falcons during this scoring run.
So hard because Park Center does some good things, and then the next thing doesn't go right for them. They keep battling, they keep playing, they keep staying in it. It's just really hard when their first contact is not exactly where they need it to be able to be in control. And it's hard when you're going against a good serving team that's putting really aggressive balls in over and over and over.
As I mentioned, senior night here at Armstrong High School. Players and managers who are seniors introduced before the night, and it's always fun for the parents and for the seniors. I think it's harder on the parents when they see their girls or boys, depending on what the sport is. Like, the end is coming near. It's becoming real, right?
Yeah, it's hard. We'll have ours in a couple weeks. We happen to have our last conference game is home, so that'll be our senior night. It is really hard.
Congratulations to the Falcons seniors who have been through this program. They're having a good night tonight against the Pirates. Player into the net for Park Center. It's now 16-6 Armstrong. Joseph, back row at Yang. To the middle of the court by Nelson and put over by the Pirates. Quick back set, and that'll crawl over for a point. Point for Havana Peterson, 17-6. Mikulak over, good dig on that ball by Higgins. And that will fall to the floor for another point. 18-6 Armstrong. Joseph, back row. Off Yang. And then over behind the Pirates. Back set attack and a good block at the net.
It was a really nice block by Armstrong. We haven't obviously seen a lot of blocking tonight, but I thought that was really good timing because Park Center, they have some decent hitters, and for them to be able to get up there.
Schultz and Antoine getting hands up there, and then I think the first serving error tonight for Joseph. Hits that one into the net, but she had a great run in both sets 2 and 3 here tonight, and getting a round of applause from the Armstrong fans as the junior comes out. The 19-7 for Mikulak with the serving error. Gives it right back to Armstrong, 20-7. Jay back in for the Falcons. Peterson gives it right back, 20-8. Falcons looking to break a 4-match losing streak tonight. And well on their way here. And a good swing and another kill for Jade.
It's just a great swing. She's tall, right? They don't have it on here. She's tall. She just has a high reach, though, and just such a fast arm.
Good float serve there, though, handled by Yang. Set outside. Nelson swings across, just a little too strong. Right idea, but a little too much on that ball. 22-8 Falcons. Antoine serving, and that'll go as an ace. Off Claire Nelson.
good serving can definitely take you a long way in matches. If you're aggressive and you can place it and generally make your serves, it can make a big difference.
Overpass will be handled by Zacharias. Peterson will set across. Otto Davies with the swing and gets the kill. And we're at match point.
Really nice spot. She took a little speed off that swing and dropped it into the middle right in front of both defenders.
Falcons looking to close it here. Yang got it across. Right back to the middle. Zacharias. Davies and missed on that set. Too far. And it remains match point. Side out to Park Center. Uganda on the serve. Pushed across there. And by Jabe. Set to the front row. Peterson to Jabe to try to end it.
Out of bounds.
But missed. We play on at 24-10.
It's a good swing. She just over-rotated just a little too far.
Zacharias run down in the front row by Peterson. A little tap over. Good play by Park Center, ready for that overpass. And 3 in a row here for PC, 24-11. Peterson set. To Otto Davies. Dong again. Park Center with 4 straights, 24-12. And now it's Talisha Ogando with a chance to continue serving a strong run of points. Here gets an ace.
She's doing a nice job with the pressure of the game almost being done. Getting a nice little serving run going for her team.
This one across, picked up by Otto Davies. Zacharias back to Davies. Floats it wide.
You can tell Armstrong wants to finish it.
Right.
They want to finish it on a big point. It's almost like that's getting to him a little bit.
Park Center with their longest string of points tonight. Unfortunately, it's come all on match point. 24-14 now. That'll go with another ace. Played it off of Antoine, who couldn't get the pass to Peterson. Every point Armstrong's like, let's do it here.
Yeah,
and then there's another point for Park Center. And that one will come out, serve wide, and that ends it. A little anticlimactic at the end, Joy.
Anticlimactic, yeah.
25-15 is the final here in set 3. And, you know, Armstrong perhaps on another night would have played more players, but I think on senior night, Coach Pittman was like, okay, I'm going to make sure my seniors get as much court time as possible tonight. Lainey Zacharias and Carly Otto Davies and Ellen Antoine and Nora Jabe and Havana Peterson.
Yeah, you definitely want to on senior night. I mean, that's your goal, is make sure they get honored. And, you know, it looks like they had so much fun tonight. They have a huge crowd here of parents and classmates and fans that it looks like they've been having a great time all night. It's really fun to get your seniors in, get them a bunch of playing time, and just see them having a great time on, you know, almost their last home game. They must have a couple more, but they're, you know, like you talked about, sections is coming, and most of our seasons are almost over.
Both these teams will play in the upcoming Section 504A tournament later this month. With the win, Armstrong improves to 4-9 on the season. Park Center now 4-13 on the year. That will do it for our telecast tonight from Armstrong High School. And for Joy Johnston and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Thanks so much tonight for joining us. Senior night at Armstrong, a sweep for the Falcons over the Park Center Pirates. Good night from Plymouth, Minnesota.